Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Janacito, instructor for BUS 3203, and this is the Camtasia recording for this class in Strategic Management and Business Simulation using the CESIM system. Hello students, and today I'm going to be following in the class, the discussion about your work in order to prepare for the CESIM. What we're doing here is we're doing what any business will do before they decide to go into a certain market area. Okay, so let's go to what we've done so far. Okay, in this class so far, we've had you do the task of meeting and naming your business, assigning functional areas to each team member, and deciding who's the leader for each of the 3 practice rounds and the 7 real rounds. And you're also deciding the team rules. Remember, there's the 10. You'll find that in the PowerPoint. So what the task I left you with was to study the 5 competitive strategic approaches. That takes you up to slide, I think, 64. So name it and decide why you chose it. And so the students brought up a good point, and they said, but miss, how is that possible? We don't have enough information. And that's exact point. Deciding which of the 5 competitive strategies to choose depends on, I think, 3 factors. Other people may disagree with me, but I think there's 3. One is your internal factors. What are your strengths of your management team? And you have to also be frank and honest with what your weaknesses are. Are you the types who do a lot of brainstorming and not a lot of follow-through? We've got to have a lot of balance, and that comes with first acknowledging what our issues are. So let me just put that down here. Strengths, and then weaknesses. Are you all good at technology? Do you have strengths in accounting, finance? I mean, these are all things that you should acknowledge. Also the rivals. And when we looked at the CESIM, as you can do by exploring in the program online, maybe you're in a universe with very fierce competitors, or maybe you're in a universe with maybe not so strong competitors. It's always good to know who you're dealing with. Okay, so basically assess the others. And then the last part, which for some people is probably the most important, it's the external environment. So if you're trying to go into business, you choose the environments you're going to go into. You choose your strategic market area, and you see what are the factors. There may be rivals there already. Anyways, so those are things that you should look for. And let me just go back to this one. Sorry, apologies. Let's see, this one. Yes. Okay, and so here we are. When you're looking at the company's macro environment, you have, I think the acronym is PESTI. The political environment. Let me see if I can get this to be a little bit bigger. Increase the size. Yes, there it is. I call it the PESTI because I think it's an easy way to remember. PESTI, you look at the political and regulatory and illegal factors that are extant in that environment. PESTI, so economic, E. So what are the global conditions and the global factors? Is there a recession going on? Is there a boom going on? Important stuff. And PESTI, societal values and lifestyle. If you want to launch a ski business here in the UAE, your market's limited to maybe Ski Dubai. So you have to know where you are. So PESD, PESD, it's the demographics. So are you in an area where the population is aging and there's not a lot of people replacing? Or maybe it's an environment where lots of people are immigrating. Or there's a very young environment like here in the UAE. So PESD. And there's others. PESD is also the environment, the natural environment. And the last one is the technological factors. All this have a great effect on this. Okay, let me just get out of that section. Okay, so again, what is the current situation in the environment? So in order to decide for your team we have to look at the case description of the CESIM. Remember, this is on the L drive. It's also available on the CESIM website itself. If you go into once you log in, there's a tab, I think it's in the upper right hand area, and it says readings. So after forms, it comes readings. This is the 4-page reading. It tells you about the external environment and basically what the industry is like. Probably in the next video, I will go over it a little bit of detail, and I hope you take notes, because what I will cover will be very, very helpful in helping you formulate, well, I'll distill the information, and it's up to your team to decide what strategies you're going to use. And remember what those strategies are. Let me just go back to the PowerPoint. Yes, okay, where's the list of those? No, that's not it. That's not it. There they are. The 5 generic competitive strategies or strategic approaches. So you can also think about what is used right now in the cell phone business. There are many companies. I actually think there's fewer than 20. And which strategies do you see in play? Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next segment when I go over it in a little bit more detail. Assalamu alaikum. Have a great day.